What's up guys, Estractz here. Today I'm going to show you my character's appearance. There were a few people asking about it, so I thought I'd show y'all. What you have to do first is go ahead and pull up your interaction menu, go to your appearance, and then click on change appearance. When you're on the character creator, click on heritage, and your mom is going to be Camilla, and then your dad is going to be Alex. So you will probably have to go ahead and pause the screen, but it is more on the dad side, as you can see right here with the blue lines. If you want to go ahead and pause it so then you guys can get the exact points, you can go ahead and do that. But once you have the heritage, you can then back out, go down to features. Now for the brow, I believe everything is basically just going to be in the middle, so make sure the white dot is in the middle. So as long as everything is in the middle, so the brow, the eyes, the nose profile, nose tip, the cheekbones, cheeks, lips, the jaw, chin profile, chin shape, everything just like that will be directly in the middle. If you need to go ahead and pause the video so then you guys can just go ahead and go through it to see what exactly that it is on, you can go ahead and check that. But once you have all the features, you can then back out, go click on appearance, and then for the hair, it's going to go ahead and be chopped, and make sure the color is 22 of 28. For some reason, I can't choose the highlights right now, so I'll go to the barbershop later and show you all the highlight color. But then once you have the hairstyle and the color, you're going to go down to eyebrows, and for the eyebrows, it's going to be called groomed, and then look for the color 26 of 28, and then move your right analog stick all the way to the right to make sure the white bar is full to 100% of the opacity. And then whenever you have the eyebrows, you can then go down to facial hair, and it's just going to be clean shaven. For the skin blemishes, none. Skin aging, none. Skin complexion, none. The moles and freckles, none. Skin damage, none. And then if you get down to eye color, I'll show you guys the eye color that I did use for my character at the barbershop. For some reason it's light gray, but it's the zombie style. And then if you go down to eye makeup, it's going to be my face paint, which is the Wicked Skull. So I'll show you guys later at the barbershop which one that is. But then for the lipstick, that will be none. And then whenever you have the appearance, that's pretty much it. Just go ahead and click on save and continue, and then load into an online session. When you load into an online session, you're going to go to a barbershop, so just look for a logo with scissors on the map, and then whenever you make it to a barbershop, you're going to go to your hairstyle. Now since you have the highlights option, make sure your highlights are on, and then for the highlights, it's going to be 29 of 48, same with the color, 29 of 48, and then the hairstyle, like I showed you all earlier, it will be chopped on slot 14. But once you do have the hairstyle and then your hair color, you can back out of hairstyles, go down to contacts, and make sure you have the zombie contacts on slot 32 of 32. It will give you the all white eyes. Now, once you have the zombie contacts, back out, go down to face paints. Now look for the Wicked Skull face paint, and if you don't have it, you will need to wait until the Halloween update, and then you should have this face paint unlocked whenever the Halloween update has rolled around. But make sure whenever you do have the face paint that your opacity is all the way up to 100%. So just press or hold down on your right bumper, and then it will give you the black neck just like this. So once your opacity is up and you have the Wicked Skull face paint, you can then just go ahead and back out. And now I'm going to show you all the tattoos that I will get on my character. So I'll just get back to you when I've made it to the tattoo parlor. When you're at the tattoo parlor, we're going to do the head tattoo first. So click on head, scroll all the way to the bottom on slot 73, and look for the skull tattoo. Once you do equip the skull tattoo, it will look exactly like my face right here. Now, if you don't have the skull tattoo unlocked, you will need 500 headshots. I believe it's on online players. So you have to get 500 headshots on online players, and then you will have this unlocked. And then whenever you have it unlocked, you can then just go ahead and equip it, and then back out of head. Now what we're going to do is go ahead and do the torso back full. Click on back full and look for Samurai Combat on slot 28. Once you've the Samurai Combat tattoo for your character, you're then just going to back out, click on Torso Chest, and look for Crowned Weapons on slot 45 of 106. Once you have equipped Crowned Weapons, you can then back out, go down to Torso Stomach, and then look for Dead Lies on slot 26 of 53. Once you have equipped the Dead Lies tattoo, you can now back out, go down to your left arm, and look Cerberus on slot 29 of 105. Once you have equipped the Cerberus tattoo for your left arm, you can then back out, go down to right arm, and look for Dragons on slot 118. When you have equipped the Dragons tattoo, you can then back out, go down to your left leg, and look for Sound Waves on slot 19. Once you have equipped Sound Waves tattoo, you can then back out, go down to right leg, and then you're going to look for the Flaming Skull on slot 46 of 51. And then once you have equipped the Flaming Skull tattoo, that's pretty much it. I don't have any more tattoos on my character, and that's basically my character's appearance. So it's pretty easy. I hope you guys did enjoy my character's appearance in today's video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.